Welcome to Doom. Doom.
Hello.
It is on easy mode at the minute because I'm just looking for some secrets and things that I missed first. Because they're secrets and you can't find them.
Will assist in upgrading your arsenal.
And just in case you think I haven't done the game, you don't usually start with this many weapons. As you can see. Let's have that boy out. Yay. Doom of old is back. Single player campaign kicks ass. The map editor looks really quite straightforward to use. Let's have a look at some of the tutorials for it. Really easy to use. I played a few of the maps that was made. And it all looks really good. I mean, yay! Very good. Looks aside, this one didn't really need to be a storming looking game. In fact, it's like a huge jump from the old Doom and Doom 2, and let's not even talk about the others, really, because they were losing what makes Doom great. Loads of this killing of the hordes of demons. It's just, yes! Everything you could want in a single player campaign. Took me plenty, took about just over 12 hours I think to get through the entire campaign. I'll not spoil it by telling you about bosses or anything like that. You can find that yourself. Nice. Sorry, there's going to be a bit of a... Ooh, look at that. Yeah, there's going to be a bit of speaking going on and noise in the background, but don't worry too much about that, because I'm trying not to spoil anything for anybody who's not played it yet
Especially now. And what will be your final moments in this world?
Yeah, there it is. But I'm not going to go for it because I've already got it. So, not show that off yet. This is the most confusing part of the game, in fact, in total, is the map, to be honest. It looks straightforward and simple, yeah. You're there, you're pointing that way, and you go along here. Okay, but all the white things on this map I've never actually been able to collect. I don't know how the heck to get to them. Some of them are behind red doors. I've never found a red key card on this map yet. So where on earth it is, I have no idea. None. So this should be fun. But yeah, there's a kind of idea of the kind of maps that you get. As you can see, they're quite large. It covers quite a large area. Anyway, enough of the map screen. It's not. Let's get some kills up. My God, came in that way. Yeah. Ah, that's right. That's right.
My sisters and brothers
Chainsaw action, maybe. Always good for restocking your ammo. They have a nasty tendency of sneaking up behind you as well, just in case you haven't quite noticed. Going on. Can I get up there? No, not quite. Never mind.
You will have a seat alongside them, just as I will, in what will become the new world. Stop now. Look at the map. Whereabouts
points am I now? Right, I'm right the way up there, so there's nothing really up there it's showing me.
I believe in you. Especially in what will be your final moments in this world. All the rumors, the human sacrifices.
Can't help thinking doors like this should open as well. And they should. Look, they should.
The demons.
But quite where the lever is for that door, I don't know. I found a few doors like that. And somewhere there's a lever to be pulled.
Have a seat alongside them.
The levels are quite dark, so the lever's easy to miss.
Demonic presence at unsafe level. Lockdown in effect.
Always keep forward, you never know what's there.
Demonic presence eliminated. Lockdown disengaged.
Okay. So let's look a bit of the combat of Doom. Me playing it very average, like as usual.
Here at the UAC, we take pride in nurturing a growing workforce, and each year we harvest only the best of the best.
So where's that on the map? That's that room there, which is
A dream you could
apparently.
be. Talk to your supervisor to see if you meet the requirements for this year's soul harvest.
I do like this. All the weapons feel great. They all seem to react really nicely as to how they work and everything. Yeah, it's areas like that I'd like to get into. Obviously, I'd like to get into that area. But I'm a bit buggered if I know how to get into them. It doesn't always make it abundantly clear where you're supposed to go and how you're supposed to get to them. I'm guessing I'd like to go that way, but of course access is denied. A red keycard is required. Where the heck you get a red keycard from, I don't know. I have not worked it out yet. But this is one of the things Doom gives you, as well as gameplay as you've seen. It gives you little sort of hints as to where to go and where creatures have gone. Oh look, he's gone that way. Good for him. How do I get in there? No idea. Is that the lever though? Yeah, I thought it was the dungeon was up to it. Into the maintenance shaft. By then. Okay. Impressive explosion there. Another red door. Another red door. Fun area. Look what I've got. Get it out. You're gonna come in now. Oh yeah. See ya. It's a great saving on ammo that by the way. Get health back too. God, for real quick. Oh, see ya. Because the music kicks in and it all gets into kind of bloody in a demonic slate kind of way. And it zips around at a feral rate as well. It's give it that, definitely. No slouch. Red wrench. That means anything. Still locked. That's the way out. It's around real nice. Things leading me through the level, but I really kind of wanted to go the other way. I really wanted to go that way. But it all blasts around really nice, it all looks great, it all plays great, it feels great. The single player campaign does feel like Doom. It does feel like Doom, it feels like a proper Doom game should feel like when you're playing it. You get those moments whereby there's not a great deal going on. And then you get other moments where all hell lets loose. Quite literally, all hell will let loose. And you'll have all sorts of demons hanging around. Oh my god! See you later. I'm just trying to work it out on the map. That's where I need to go. That level's just there, isn't it? I've gone too far down now. Yeah. Because there's no way getting from where I am across there. It's not. I'm just in between the levels of where I need to be. Yeah, that needs to be moved out of the way somewhere, I think. Oh, I can't figure it at the minute. Yes, it is. This one here I need to be at. Just there. You're not going to let me just go there, are you? I can sneakily drop down. Ah well. I tried. Yeah. That level there. That's where I want to be. Probably not the right way to do it. No, it obviously isn't. Hello? Come on, jump. You in? No, it's clearly not that way, is it? I'm trying to get to that white marker on the map. I mean, this is what I mean by a little bit confusing. There's the white marker I've not seen, I've not been to. How the flipping heck do you get to it? Because now, I'm above it. Yet before I was online with it. It's like it's through there somewhere. Yeah. That's probably the way to it. But how on earth are you supposed to... I don't quite get it. I don't understand how you're supposed to get that doorway open. At all. Oh, that one. See, this is one of the things about this Doom. It's
Access granted.
you know, it has its moments, but it also sometimes leaves you a bit confused as to where to go next. Keep your sort of wits about you as well, because there's all sorts of hidden little secrets and little areas you can wander off into. Oh, hang on a second, has this opened up now? Yeah, aha. Has that opened that up? Ah, right. Now it's becoming clear. You don't need a red keycard at all. That's why this is an ideal kind of game for me. Almost. I'll not tell you what level for if you've not played the game. Awkward. Right then. So I'm guessing that was it for this little area down here. That was a guy I was supposed to find down here. Okay. Oh, hello. Weapon I already have, but you can get it early. Secret found. Nice. Yep, you can upgrade your weapons, you can upgrade you a little bit. Nice. Awesome. That's cool. It's cool to know it does that right.
The UAC. The world is counting on us. How committed are you?
So that means then that some of these other areas should now be open. That's the way I came in. You never know. Let's see now, where have I not been? Still quite a few areas not been.
Here at the UAC, we take pride in nurturing a growing workforce, and each year we harvest the best of the best.
Still can't get into there yet.
To take
Still
on new
locked.
challenges.
Access granted.
Probably dangerous standing there, better not do that. Still can't quite figure that area though. Don't know where to get to it.
Welcome to the UAC's Mars installation, located in the vast Tellus Plain impact basin. This high-tech mining and research facility is pushing the boundaries of the imagination each and every day. As a valued employee, your loyalty is more than just a commitment to the UAC. It's a commitment to the future of mankind. Thank you for your service.
How do we get that area online, I wonder?
The UAC. The world is counting on us. How can we... Fundamentally obvious here. But you can't see it from that down there. I suppose this is the only, if you want, the gripe, if you will. It's not always clear. It just isn't clear quite enough. It makes it look dead simple, like, oh yeah, you just walk around there and you're in that room. No. Clearly I'm not just in that room. So, there's no mention of the fact there's a damn door blocking my way on the map. Is there, map? Hello map, where's the door? I'm actually, if you look at that map, you're in the room. See, that's an issue with this map. Don't get me wrong, the rest of the game all works great and it's all fine, and generally you can find your way through all the levels really easy. But sometimes you come across things and think, oh hang on a minute, and there'll be a piece of the map. Like, there'll be a map like this and there'll be a piece like sticking out over here. And you don't know if that, is that another level? What exactly is that? Is that somewhere I can get to? I mean, all this is yet sort of to be explored, which I'll not go into because I don't want to spoil too much. I don't want to spoil too much. But there's little things like that that just irritate a little bit. Especially when you spent ages looking for stuff. Otherwise, does it do? Yes it is. Does it kick ass? Yes it does. Is the music kicking big time when you attack stuff? Oh hell yes. It gets intense really quickly. And it's nice and fast, and all the weapons are pretty great. They feel great, they react great. They deal loads of damage to the monsters. It's all good, all of it. I suppose the only other thing to say about this game is, apart from it's an id game, is it's one of the first games I've played in about 20 years, or maybe more, that Bethesda have released that don't actually have bugs in it as such. I've not found really anywhere major to fall off the map and get underneath the map. There's places you can fall off, but you're supposed to fall off and die to teach you, don't go that way, right? But you don't end up running around underneath the map. I've not found any like that. I've not done a great deal of looking, but I have banged into walls a few times and banged into doors a few times to make sure you can't clip through everything, and it seems pretty solid. Graphically, it's fine, nothing wrong with it. Frame rate wise, fine, nothing wrong with it. You can have loads of enemies on screen and basically hey, it just works. It says, yeah, everything's fine and dandy. Which is, for a Bethesda, considering Bethesda have released it, I know it's a big game, and everything like I said, but publishers managed to finally release a game that actually works. I mean, one of the first Bethesda games I think I actually bought was Unwanted and waited for was Daggerfall. And what a surprise that was. There was almost a game in that one. Almost. So I'm not going to go too far through this level. I'd only spoil it for people if I do. Yeah, so after Daggerfall there was obviously like, you had the wonder of Oblivion and the other Elder Scrolls stuff that came out, Skyrim and everything else, and Bethesda carried on releasing games and Fallout games and everything, and they're all bugged to hell. And I'm surprised that nobody's actually ever called Bethesda out on this, ever. Almost every magazine review you get 90+% on all the games, and the games are like, you know, it's another stunning masterpiece, right? And it's not. They're really not. Lots of Bethesda games basically are just bugs tied together with game code. They're absolutely god awful. However, they've managed to release one that actually works. And people say, oh well, didn't they release The Evil Within? Yeah, they did. And that was basically a really bad knockoff of Resident Evil all the way. In fact, there was so much of being the saviour of the survival horror genre. Like, thanks, you know, for that, because I was kind of looking for Resident Evil Within as well. And that just turned out to be a complete knockoff ass clone of Resident Evil. We got more and more Resident Evil as it went on. It's like, well, started off alright, you know, I did like the start. That was sort of cat and mouse game you have to play at the beginning, great. Built all the tension up really nice. Nice kill. Where are you? I know you're close. You might well run. That's going to leave them out. More than a band-aid for that one. So yeah, Bethesda always seems to get a nice clean sort of, hey everybody, Bethesda released a game, right, 93% straight off the bat. And it's like, well, have you actually played it? Skyrim was appalling. I liked it when it came out, and I started playing it, and I got quite a way through it. And then all of a sudden, oh yeah, you must open this door to continue this quest. Walk up to the door, would it open, would it help? Oh, this has been well tested. And the only way around it I found was on the PC version to actually type in a cheat code to let you go through the graphics, and you could talk to the guy on the other side of the door and he'd open the door for you. So you had to use a cheat to get through it. So what do you do if you've got it on a console then? You sit there scratching your head forevermore, never being able to finish that quest. Well tested, Bethesda. Nice. And they've got, like a lot of companies, a testing department the size of the UK, which is ridiculous considering they're all getting paid to do a job that basically they're not doing, or can't do, or are incapable of doing for some reason. I don't know why. But this is a first, I'm afraid. This is a first. This breaks the cycle. A really, really great first-person action shooter, really well done, and it's published by Bethesda and it works. So that must be a bit of a seal of approval, I suppose, in some way. Generally speaking, if you want a Doom game, get this. Single-player campaign is awesome. that point, I think we might just stop playing.
I'm blocking your access to the facility scanner. Come to the Vega terminal, and I'll give you what you need.
Yeah, time to leave it alone here at this point, I think. Looking out across the Martian landscape. Very pretty. Nice effects on the glass and everything. Yeah, it's all great. You really don't need to know a lot. If you want a Doom game, this is the one to get. You want a first-person shooter that gives you a single-player action, this is it. You want it multiplayer, go and play the multiplayer maps. There's plenty of them. Multiplayer's pretty damn good as well. Although I will say this, it does sometimes feel a little bit uneven, because you can, as I said, level yourself up. So sometimes you might enter a match where some people seem suspiciously overpowered. And I don't think there's no cheating going on, but what I think is they've played it a lot and they've leveled the weapons up. So be prepared for a bit of a fight. If you play this, go for Hurt Me Plenty and then try it on the modes above. There's plenty of unlocks to get, there's plenty of things to find, there's plenty of hidden areas and hidden items to go for and look for. There's even some mini trial games you can do to unlock even further abilities if you can find them all. And if you can do them, some of them are really tight on the time limit. They expect you to work for your reward on those little mini games you find. But there's a lot of stuff in there, and it's just a surprise really, because I don't think a lot of people were expecting the single player to be quite as good as it is, and it's really solid, really good, works really well. Relatively bug free unless you go really looking for something, I guess. I've tried falling off maps, like I said, and things, and bashing into doors and stuff, and I've not had it fall over or do anything stupid yet. I did see one graphical glitch on top of a box. Once. And that was it. That was as much as I saw. I didn't see anything else. Nothing else caught my eye and caught my attention or anything. Other than that, it's absolutely brilliant. Go get it. Go play it. Go have fun with it. I did. And I still am. I'm now going back through it again to try and find all the secrets that I missed, which is difficult, as you can see. But yeah, I can't really recommend this highly enough. Get it. Enjoy it. Have fun with it. And don't listen to like certain people who claim to be gamers who knock this game for being too violent, even though they themselves have been pictured in front of their gaming collection, which includes things like Dead Space and Call of Duty and Modern Warfare. Oh, they're not violent, are they not? Oh, excuse me, I think they bloody are. Like, Modern Warfares and Call of Duties are set in the real world. This isn't. This is fighting demons on Mars, for fuck's sake. How's that real? It isn't real. None of this is real. This is all fake and make-believe as hell sci-fi shooter. It's not meant to be realistic and real world like the Modern Warfares and CODs and things like that are. Yeah, people might moan about some of the graphics and say, well, it's not really that good. It's not as good as the CryEngine and all that shit. Well, if you want an advanced Leaf simulation, then by all means go and play Crysis. But if you want a decent game, get this instead. It's really, 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 really good. Until the next one, have fun everyone.